Joining us at the Nile Lifestyle Show. We're doing our live today.
Yep.
And we're outside again.
Yes, love it.
So we
Got
just
my walking stick.
Yeah, he's got his walking stick. You want to tell them about your walking stick, honey?
Um,
Let me turn it around here.
Okay.
Wait 1 second. Our phone's being a little weird today. I apologize for that. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to show Billy and tell us about the walking stick that he made.
Okay, this is a piece of wood I got from out of the woods. What I did, I took all the bark off of it, and then what I done, I took wool and some apple cider vinegar, and I put the steel wool in the vinegar in a jar, and I left it for about like a week or two, and then pulled it out.
And that turns the vinegar a brown color.
Yes.
It's a natural stain.
And I stained it, and it's a really good stick.
Yeah, I want to see it close up here. Oh, it is a walking stick.
And it has a place for me to put it right here, so I ain't gotta hold it.
He's supposed to make one for my brother.
Yes, I gotta work on that.
He's been doing a lot of other things,
Yeah.
so he'll get to that.
It's sidetracked a little bit.
So I'm going to tell you guys, I uploaded a video today called, well, the thumbnail says, "What's the difference?" It has a long title because we tell you, this is a very important video. I want you to go check it out. We tell you the difference between GMOs, hybrids, open pollinated, heirloom, and organic plants.
All important information.
And this is going to help you with eating healthy, but it's also going to help you with growing food. So you need to know this information because we live in a society that's largely disconnected, don't we, honey?
Yes, I mean, it's disconnected. You would think with all the connections that's out there, it wouldn't be as disconnected as it is, but it is so disconnected and the information is so boggled. You have to cipher through it and you really have to research it and study it, which Angel has taken the time to do.
Yeah, so we have a lot of information on our videos. Please go check them all out, but especially the one I uploaded today. And the one before that was about parasites.
Yes.
You need to know if you have parasites, and you need to know what to do to get rid of them.
That is so scary to me.
Yeah.
I did not know all that. That is so scary. You got to watch that.
So I'm going to tell you a tip, well, just some information in there, that there has been like at least one person that has come forward and said that they have found parasites in a lot of autopsies. So that lets me know that we need to pay attention to whether or not we have worms and parasites.
But what's scary is that some of the parasites mimic other things.
Yeah, sometimes
And that's
people.
scary.
Yeah, sometimes people will. It'll look like a diagnosis of one thing, and it will turn out to be a parasite. I mean, I've heard on the news before about like when somebody had their appendix or something taken out, and they went and found worms in there.
That's crazy.
All gallbladder issues, I think, have turned out to be worms. I mean, I'm not saying this every case, and I'm not a doctor, but I mean, it's something for us to be very aware of. We don't want to have any parasites in our bodies.
No.
And the video will tell you what herbs you can use.
And you can get them at our store.
Yeah, we have a link to our shop down below so you can get the herbs there. So we're enjoying our day.
Yes.
We thank you for the likes, for the shares. And if you have any questions, you can ask us questions during these lives because,
We're more
hey,
than happy to answer them.
yeah,
As long as they're not something crazy.
well, especially pertaining to natural living.
Yes.
Yeah. We're not going to answer crazy questions.
No, you can do it. It's like, skip.
Yeah, we'll just kind of chuckle and move on. But we hope you're having a great day. And we just did a live. We've been doing like a devotional and a dance on our other channel,
Yes.
Victory in Yeshua.
You need to check that out.
Yeah, check it out for encouragement every day. And
We all need encouragement in the society we're living in now.
yes.
I mean, so much is going on, and people are so confused, and so much craziness out there in the world. I'm glad it's out there and we're here.
Yeah, and also, I think it's an epidemic of loneliness in this
Yes.
society for some people. I thank God for my family, because especially people who live alone, we seem so connected by social media, but I think people
I think we got more lonelier.
yeah, I think a lot of people are lacking true connections. And so, you need encouragement. You need the encouragement that you know, making connections with other people. And also we point you to Yeshua in our Victory in Yeshua channel. And that's where you're going to find real connection and
And
real joy.
and I think there has been studies. I think we did some videos on studies where we need each other.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
you need that interaction with other people.
I mean, God created us that way.
Yes.
You know, it's all throughout the Bible. You know, Adam was lonely, so he created Eve. Um, he says, you know, he tells us to take care of one another, to love one another, to honor each other above ourselves. He loved us so much that he came down to this earth. I mean,
That ought to tell you something.
he has shown us a wonderful picture of connection. And while he was here, he was very connected with his disciples, and he loved people.
And he was connected with the earth. I mean, because
Well, the Father.
yeah, well, that too. But what I'm saying is, he didn't live in like a house or anything like that. He did go to houses. He did go to temples and stuff like that. But where do you, when you read the Bible, you hear about him being out in nature.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that he lived out in nature,
No,
but I mean, I'm saying he was outside a lot. They traveled from place to place. When he connected with the Father, he loved to go on the mountain.
yep.
So, you know, God created us to interact with each other and for this world, like we've talked about before. Even the electromagnetic force of the earth, when we walk barefoot, that makes the molecules in our body behave differently and makes us healthier.
Yes,
I mean,
I love what they call grounding.
it's super amazing. I mean, we are just amazed by what God has put forth, you know, his creation.
We're learning all the time.
Yeah, we're lifelong learners, and we want you to come along and be lifelong learners
Come on
with
for the
us.
journey.
We're lifelong learners of God's creation and of God himself.
Amen.
So we're going to hop off of here. And we hope you look for us tomorrow, because we've been coming on here just about every day. And some days a lot of you guys are here, and some days we don't see hardly anybody.
I know.
So I think that YouTube is just not really telling everybody all the time, but hit that bell notification.
And you will be notified.
Yes, that's a great way to know when we come online. So God bless you. We'll
God
see you
bless.
soon.